location at the Jackie Robinson Ballpark here for the Daytona Tortugas, and we're talking with Jim Jaworski, our president and general manager of the Tortugas. Jim, good to be with you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, and thanks for coming over.
Yeah, it's exciting. We got a little updating going on to the facilities. We see some construction and modernizing, and we'll speak between the jackhammers and the equipment running. And of course, we got the Daytona Airport. We got airplanes going overhead, but makes for a good interview on location.
All good stuff.
Wanted to talk to you about the Tortugas, and when you have all these things going on, the number of things that you manage is remarkable, from concessions to the relationship with the Cincinnati Reds to the team development, the facilities, all these things. What would surprise people about one of the biggest challenges that you face as a general manager?
I think it comes down to awareness. Everything starts and stops with attendance, right? And so, it's everyone's goal within baseball or any business, right, to continue to grow and to continue to do more. And, Volusia County is an absolutely beautiful place, but Volusia County is also a big place, right?
Yeah,
so that's the challenge, and that's the opportunity. Not to mention, there's not a team north of us until Jacksonville. There's not a team south of us until St. Lucie. And then obviously you can't get much further east, but then there's not a team west of us until Lakeland, right? So I say that because those are the challenges, those are the opportunities, but it comes down to managing what we can do, managing our outreach, and a lot of it comes down to community.
So for the people that don't know, the relationship with the Cincinnati Reds, of course, is they're a major team. You're one of the 4 minor teams that they associate with. That's all about the player development and the team. But then the Tortugas itself then is a private company, and so it's a business, and so all these things that's a handful, and so there is a business aspect to that. What do you see, for the next 5 to 10 years of how this business of the Daytona Tortugas and the fan experience will evolve, and what are some of the things on the horizon that people can expect to see?
Yeah, so we're a baseball team, right? So we're always going to be a baseball team. We're always going to have our 66 Tortugas home games. Bethune-Cookman University, they practice and play here as well. So on average, they'll have 25 or so games on average. We do some high school baseball tournaments. So my point is, we'll have just about over 100 baseball games and baseball activities here at Jackie Robinson Ballpark. And I think with some of the different upgrades, with some of the different renovations, we'll be able to host more events, not only from the field perspective, but also from the additional spaces that we'll have. And the goal is to continue to utilize the facility as much as we possibly can, right?
Well, it's a gorgeous facility. Jackie Robinson, it's historic. Following up on that, this is a community. And so this is part of the Daytona area larger identity. And so, you've got to feel great and proud of that, about that relationship and where we are.
Very proud of it. And there was not so long ago, we ran the risk of losing professional baseball here in Daytona Beach, and the amount of support, I can't say enough about it. It's an absolutely incredible place. It's an incredible facility to be a part of, the history, the community, you name it. Very, very special to call this home, for sure.
Well, it's a lot that goes into it, I'm sure. What would be something that if you could wave a magic wand and you could improve? I know you've got a lot of regional and local assets here. What would be something that maybe could be improved?
I think we're working on it now, right? The fan experience elements, the new construction, the player experience, to be able to host more and more, baseball events and baseball activities, I think would be pretty special. I think this opens us up to different conversations and bringing more and more events here. So to me, that's the answer, to continue to go on the path that we're going on, to continue to improve as much as we possibly can. Again, to give 66 reasons to come out to Jackie Robinson Ballpark. 66,
that's remarkable. Well, and so to that point, you've got the business, you've got the players, you've got the Cincinnati Reds relationship, but of course, it is also, of course, about the fans, right? And so speak to, if you could, the fan experience. I know that you do some interesting things with your theme nights,
Yeah.
right? So you've got the Thirsty Thursdays and the Belly Buster nights.
That's
What are
it.
those about?
That's it. So on Belly Buster, we offer all you can eat: hot dogs, hamburgers, popcorn, and pizza.
Oh my goodness!
And so come out to the ballpark. Don't worry, we'll take care of dinner, and then enjoy a baseball game, right? Enjoy a night out at the ballpark. On Thursdays we do taps and tacos with taco and drink specials. We try and gear towards Saturdays for our giveaways. We do Friday nights, our city nights. And then Sundays is more of our kids' family days. We'll do kids run the bases after a game. Again, to have those experiences, to continue to grow up and run the bases here at Jackie Robinson Ballpark is pretty special.
So as we look around the stadium, there's a lot of seats, a lot of places for people to sit. What's your total capacity?
Total capacity is 4,200.
Wow.
And I think that'll, for the most part, stay the same. There'll be different areas that people will be able to experience differently, more standing room only, more picnic tables, just more areas to hang out. But yeah, a 4,200 seat facility, and to keep it growing, and let's keep this thing moving.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and for the local business community, of course, they're not oblivious that you've got a lot of eyeballs here, and certainly the visibility. And as we look around, we've got a lot of sponsors that are supporting the Tortugas and what you do here. So you also have that aspect of the Tortugas being part of this community.
And that's what it's about, right? It's being able to provide that from a marketing standpoint, being able to provide it from a group outing standpoint, right? Whether that's staff, whether that's clients. We'll do different promotions throughout the year with what we call Feel Good Fridays, is inviting a nonprofit out to the ballpark. We have a captive audience, right? And so it's about community. It's about playing our part in the community, just as in the community supports us. Well, it's our job to support the community as well. As I mentioned earlier, this is just finished my 16th season with the organization. I'm not from here originally, but this is home, and to be able to do more and more.
16 years make you almost a native.
We're getting there.
So we mentioned that you are improving the facilities and you're making modifications. Is that going to bring additional capabilities and the ability to attract additional audience? People being able to use the facilities in a different way?
Yes to all the above. And those are the conversations that we continue to have, to be able to utilize as much as we can. An example of that, in our new club space, you can host a meeting, and then you can come hit batting practice right here where we're sitting, right? And to be in the same spot where Jackie Robinson hit on March 17th, 1946 is pretty special, right? And that's the goal.
That's great. Well, and for the local business community to be able to have meetings and get out here and do you have one of the players throw the ball to them, or you get the little pitching machine? And...
all the above, right? Dealer's choice, all the above.
That's great. Excellent. Well, it's exciting to be here. I'm looking around. It's just beautiful. So, Jim Jaworski, thank you so much for having us here.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All right.